What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know regarding the upcoming Fortnite OG event, when it's going to be happening, what there really is to talk about in terms of the event in general, and more. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start today's video off by showcasing this brand new teaser image they've started using on the official Epic Games storefront, as well on other places such as the in-game menu. Now, the in-game menu is a little bit different. The edges are kind of like frosted, and we have the giant OG logo in the middle, but you know, there's still a decent amount of stuff going on here, and at the very least we get our first glimpse at the upcoming Ice King remix skin that might be sold in the item shop. The reason I say it might be sold in the item shop is because of the fact that whenever we got all this stuff added to the files, the Ice King skin that was added was a TBD version, which they only really do for like the NPCs that they actually have in the game. So at least as of right now, unless he's encrypted, it doesn't appear like the upcoming Ice King skin is fully prepared for us to go ahead and purchase in the shop or get through quests or whatever else, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a shop system. Now, what do you need to know regarding the live event? When does it go down? Well, the official Fortnite OG teaser states the following: Fortnite OG Ice King event. A ruler stirs and the frost thickens. The OG Ice King event from 2019 returns on February 15th at 2 p.m. Eastern time. If we were to go in the lobby right now and went over to the Fortnite OG category, there is a countdown in Fortnite OG. However, that isn't actually counting down to 2 p.m. Eastern time. That countdown is going to be ending 5 minutes early at 1:55 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're someone who logs in tomorrow to actually go to the live event and you see that countdown and you kind of launch it right when that countdown ends, you're still going to have to wait a little bit of time. However, in the files, as far as I'm aware, they have added immunity. So if you're someone who ends up, you know, getting into a match or whatever right before the event starts, there will be an immunity that actually kicks in that allows you to not just get eliminated right off the bat and, you know, go ahead and find a nice spot to actually view the event from. Unironically, this has been the only event that I've basically missed out on because, you know, I've basically gone to all the Fortnite OG events, but that was one of the ones where I was like, I'm not really into Fortnite right now. And it's kind of funny that I'm kind of like getting out of my mood to want to play Fortnite recently around the same time as the event recurring again. But, you know, a decent amount of stuff's actually going on here, and they plan to have it, you know, going very, very soon. So maybe I'll go ahead and go to it. You know, maybe we can get like a little Kev Backbling 2.0 or something, maybe like a red version of it or something, because we had event quests back then. But I honestly think it's just going to be the live event without any quests or anything like that, because from what we could see in the files, there were no quest strings mentioned. It was just stuff for, you know, like story quests, you know, stuff like the upcoming Lantern Fest quest, all the type of stuff, and nothing really in terms of actual battle royale, or I guess, you know, Fortnite OG content or quests for us to do. So it is something to kind of keep our eyes out for, you know, to keep your minds for. It's like, hey, just expect the event and the Ice King effect to actually go into play, and of course, you know, the Ice Fiends, the denizens, to actually spawn in matches, but don't expect it to be as big as it was all the way back in chapter 1, where they had a whole entire quest line to go around with it. They had the Ice Fiend little like structures spawning at specific points, because as far as I've heard from other leakers on social media, it appears that the Ice Fiends are going to have predetermined spawns this time around, and they won't just be something where you can go ahead and see all the like spawning, right? That was a weird way to word it, but you know, it's like, it's not going to be something where we'll be able to see everything spawn as we're right next to a random location, right? They're not going to really have that many randomized spawns. If they even had randomized spawns back then, I think they did, but it might have been predetermined. We're going to instead see everything kind of being specifically set up in certain areas. So if you know the areas where the little structures spawn, you can just kind of avoid that entirely and not have to worry about that at all. With that said, however, I hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's short little YouTube video, just kind of giving you a rundown of what to expect with the live event that'll be happening soon. Of course, consider subscribing to support the content I create. Definitely make sure you're there for the event if you want to experience it, but don't expect any free rewards. And until next time, I'll catch you champs and champions a little bit later with another upload. So until then, peace out.